Let's now turn to an analysis of the text. When we pick up this work, we enter into a strange and foreign world. The prologue is dedicated to introducing Gilgamesh as the illustrious king of Uruk. He's touted for his wisdom, strength, and beauty. One finds here an interesting variant on the idea of a demigod, which is usually a person who's half human and half divine, such as Hercules or Achilles. There's something intuitive about this, since it would seem logical that the consummation of a mortal with a god would result in a child that's part both. Gilgamesh's mother is the goddess Ninsum, and his father is a mortal. The writer of Gilgamesh, however, is not satisfied with depicting him as only half divine. Instead, the heroes claim to be 2/3 divine and 1/3 human. The point is simply to convey that he's more god than man. The prologue also recounts the illustrious things that Gilgamesh did for his city. The author explains, and I quote, "In Uruk he built walls, a great rampart, and the temple of blessed Eanna, for the god of firmament Anu, and for Ishtar, the goddess of love. Look at it still today, the outer wall where the cornice runs. It shines with the brilliance of copper. And the inner wall, it has no equal. Touch the threshold. It's ancient. Approach Eanna, the dwelling of Ishtar, our lady of love and war, the like of which no later-day king, no man alive can equal. Climb upon the wall of Uruk. Walk along it, I say. Regard the foundation terrace and examine the masonry. Is it not burnt brick and good?" End quote. This account of the building works of Gilgamesh takes up almost a full half of the entire prologue. And moreover, a similar account is given at the end of the work, where Gilgamesh enjoins the boatmen, Urunabi, to admire the famous walls and terraces of Uruk. While the ostensible purpose is to introduce the hero of the work in part by means of his accomplishment, there's more to it than this. The author is especially proud of the technological achievements of the city of Uruk. The reader is enjoined to observe these closely and to reflect on them. This is, of course, no treatise on science and technology, but examples like this show us that in the ancient world, such things were regarded as just one of many aspects of culture. It's an artificial and distorting approach from our day when we try to separate these elements. This causes us to misunderstand the ancient texts and to overlook key elements in them. The author here clearly wants to convey that Gilgamesh and his subjects are great builders who are capable of achieving astonishing things worthy of our admiration. Moreover, these technical achievements are no less impressive than his exploits of slaying a monster and going on a journey in search of immortality.